Big tellers care about a lot, but I don't give a about what it costs. You ain't let me go there. All that been a real, this ain't get me nowhere. You in your hood, see the world, go get a crib off a.
It's really just another opportunity for some of those other guys that are, key members to step up when some of those leaders are missing. I thought Johnny Martin made a couple plays, Jacob Harris, with Higby having a rest day. So it gives guys an opportunity to really assert themselves in those leadership roles that we want them to continue to ascend to. But we are certainly, at our best when those guys are with us. Yeah, I think you feel much better. It's just, even doing this with you guys, this feels like the norm. There's nothing like being physically present with people. But we talked about that a lot, having to do the coaches show, on Zoom all year last year. So it's one of those deals that it's just nice to be, physically present with people. The energy, you can just feel those things. You don't have to have the masks on, with the exception of Stu right now, but just kidding around. But it's just much better. I feel better. I like the feel of this, and it's much more in alignment with what we're looking for. I think he's a special coach, Kevin. He's got a great presence. He's got a great ability to communicate. He's still an athlete out here. He likes to throw it around with the guys, but I think that's one of the things that makes him a great coach. But that's who he is. You guys have heard me say it over and over, consistency is the truest measurement of performance. Raheem Morris is like that every single day. This is who he is day in and day out. He never has bad days. He's consistently pouring into these guys. I think he does a tremendous job leading our defensive staff and really our defensive unit. He's just a great leader. He's got all the things you look for in a great coach, and I feel really fortunate that he's on our staff. I am encouraged with what I've seen from the first 2 days in pads. It was also great to get Kevin Carberry out here. Get a new offensive line coach this year. I think he's going to do a great job, but he's been forced to kind of just run meetings on Zoom. Today was the first practice that he was able to take part in, but I think guys are doing a great job communicating. I like what I'm seeing. There's a long, long way to go. There's so many things that go on up front with all five getting on the same page with the communication, the targets, and the run game, but I think we're taking steps in the right direction. I've been really encouraged by a handful of guys.
You're talking to Jalen Ramsey, and you tell him the absolute truth. He's with you when you're right, as they say. And he's been with us a lot right now. If you can keep him in that octane fashion, that octane stage, he's definitely one of my favorites to pick on, along with the others. But those guys do a nice job of being rebounding for my jokes or my comedy and teaching.
Player to help balance things out.
It's so hard to say you're looking for a pass rusher. You talk about outside linebacker, that's the #1 job, right? So you're talking about Collins going out there giving you something. You're talking about Obo going out there giving you something. You're talking about some of the young guys. You got Waller, you got Daka, you got all the guys out there competing for spots. Chris, all those guys out there playing. You definitely want pass rush, and you definitely want to use the other factors. You definitely want to use that brutal force, that ability to set edges, and you definitely want to go out there and be able to have a little bit of coverage and be able to drop and do some different things, right? Those unique players on defense make you special. They have the ability to do everything. It's really nice. They have the ability to rush the passers. They're dominant.